Planet motherfucking GIZA today, man. Yeah.
I'm on point, baby, twice again. Told my mama I was finna be a singer, she believed it.
Yeah.
I'm on point, baby, twice again.
Oh my. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Damon Knows checking back in, man. You got Damon, DJ DK, Damon Knows, Damon Throws, No Limit Damon, Energy Shifter, all the above. What we doing? Y'all know when y'all see the phone sideways like this, what I'm coming with.
I relinquish shit that makes me anxious. Treat it like a blank this. I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Try not to fall, not to fall.
I'm slowly realizing that I'm a sky dweller every time I put the time in.
Yeah. He say, look, I got a sold out show in your town and then you hold 1,000.
Yeah. Been thinking maybe I ain't the player I thought I was. For the right face, I'm a lightweight. Gotta get my tolerance up. Wondering what the fuck is wrong with me going through these fucking emotions and shit.
Look, man, I'm gonna keep this intro very short and simple. Planet GIZA, if they're not on your radar, they're about to be now, and you need to go back through their whole discography because they have one of the best discographies of any artist that I listen to, just as far as consistency and quality goes. There's a lot of people that drop a lot, but they miss a lot, okay? But these dudes drop a lot and they make a lot. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Whether that be a feature, an EP, an album, or whatever it is, a freestyle, like it's all fire. Before we get into it though, I wanna give a big shout out to Planet GIZA, specifically Stone. He showed a lot of love to my content, even earlier on when I was just first starting out, you know, highlighting the songs and stuff like that. I threw them in some gym videos. I've done videos exclusively about them, and it's always love. And I'm really looking forward to when they do their US tour and meeting them in person and just feeling that energy and just seeing what comes from that. Like, they just seem like genuine dudes that are obsessed with the art of just creating and making sounds, and just how they make their music is just so intentional, and it really aligns with how I think about and how the thought and the sheer effort I just put into the videos and the why and the, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm very excited to listen to this new EP. Come on, man, what the fuck are you talking about in this more? The Sky's recording me 100 years later. Okay, there's volume 1, volume 2, and we'll be listening to volume 3 today. My favorite song off of volume 1, I would say, is At Mine's Fire. That's all y'all get for right now. Go check out the whole EP. Again, that's it. That's all y'all get. Y'all go listen to part 2. No more talking, man. Let's get right into it. The Sky is recording me 100 years later, volume 3, track number 1. Let's get it, dog.
Time is ephemeral, but you can transcend it by being present.
Time is a feeling, but you can transcend it by being present.
Making this project took time. Experiencing it will last forever.
I think a lot of people have misconceptions about creativity, and you can just sit down and just, boom, 9 to 5 schedule, this is when I'm creating. And it's like, no, you have to go live and experience stuff to pull from, you know what I'm saying? And like he said, his project took time and experience, and yes, there is a certain discipline that you have to have towards your creativity, but you also have to go experience, go learn, go travel, go take a road trip, go to the mall and just walk around with no headphones, go, like, you know what I'm saying, put yourself in these spaces to give yourself stuff to interpret, you know what I'm saying? Because ultimately, as a creative, that's your superpower. It's not that we live this miraculous life, it's how we interpret the ordinary things. On the track number 2, The Fall, I've heard this, they dropped it before the EP, and I've listened to it 1,000 times. I'm gonna let y'all hear it, man. Let's get right into it.
I hear voices from afar, they remind me not to fall, not to fall. I'm surrounded by these walls, and I'm fighting with my scars. They remind me not to fall. And this ain't no joke, no experiment. Can't gain no discernment when you staring at a smoking mirror. My story like a folklore, folks, they heard it. My first real tour was in Europe. Wouldn't be real if I said I don't get nervous. Wouldn't be smart if I trusted all with my heart still I fall again. I'm not bargaining at the cost of living, I'm overcharging.
That nigga said, I'm not bargaining with the cost of living, I'm overcharging. No bullshit, y'all gotta pay that fee. Pay that fee. Man, what we doing? It costs, Man, y'all know what it costs to live out here, man. Don't be trying to cramp on niggas for charging, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of time and energy put into this stuff. If you fuck with a person, if you like the process that they present and the character they got behind their product, pay for it, man. It goes a long way out here.
From the bottom of my heart, that's why I find a cure and a cause to my problems. When I look up at the sky, I'm in awe, trying to climb to the stars as I...
From the bottom of my heart, that's why I find the cure and the cost to my problems. There is a cure, but it's also a cost too, because the cure costs. Let's put it in perspective. Let's say you wake up and you go up the stairs and you like, damn, I'm out of shape. Okay, the cure is getting in shape, getting a six-pack, being able to run a mile, all of this stuff. But there's also a cost. It's a cost of an identity change and a diet change and being more conscious about what you're doing day to day in the physical realm. Everything has a cost. Are you willing to pay it or not? Beautiful song. I mean, musically, there's just so many quotables and stuff like that, which is what I noticed in a lot of Planet GIZA's music. And just Stone, his pen is very like, and it resonates with me a lot because when I write my poetry and stuff, it's very like straightforward, like questions that really question ideologies and realities and stuff like that. And that's kind of how Stone's pen is. This open-ended scenario question, but when he says it, your mind could go so many different places. And that's kind of similar how I like to write my poetry, you know. Mind you, Stone can get very witty and conceptual with his pen, but a lot of it is just straightforward. Like, I'm saying this to you, how do you interpret it in your real life? I think that's a dope way to write. Yes, Kiefer and Braxton Cook on here, like beautiful musicians. So just this song, just all around, is just beautifully written, beautifully composed, everything. Please go check out The Fall if you haven't already. Track number 3, man, Dance, in parentheses, for your life. Let's get right into it.
Escape this, we can't escape this. You're stuck in a perpetual dance with the unknown, looking for the right tempo, find your way back home.
What?
It's on you, it's on me, it's never letting go. Just know that we can't escape this, we can't escape this.
Come on, dog. Come on. What? See, musically, they can go so many different directions with their shit. They got the funk, but they got the real conscious look. No drums, no, you mean, just piano talking, you mean, but then they could go groovy and soulful too. There's just their artistry is very, very spread out, and there's just a big wide array. That's why when I reference them to people, I don't even really give them a specific song. I kind of let them figure out what they like from Planet GIZA. They're so versatile, bro. It's so dope to feel.
Said I was locked in a maze, both shocked and amazed. I've been staring at the walls, trying to plot my escape, cause I never thought a party be my final destination. Run for your safety, crawl if you can't walk. Trauma awaits the minute we press play. We'd rather dance than to have a conversation. It's all backwards, reading manga animes, playing the same tune to make sure you in tune. The snares go, the bass go, before you even know it, now your heart's doing it too. Your chakras release the rage, so you start to consume it. Just a way to activate the monster in you. Lost in your ways, that's the cost of the rave. I'm afraid we can't escape.
Okay, wait, he just literally explained the whole club scene. Okay, he was talking about how basically it's all the same frequency, and then breaking down the actual music parts in the song, the snare and the drop, and it's like, that's the cost of the rave. That's the cost of just the mindless club scene that we're kind of in today. It's literally dancing for your life. It kind of takes me back to the first song, Time. Like, he had the experience, so that means he must have been sitting in somewhere in a venue and like observing this, like going to a couple different spots, whether it be like a nightclub or a rave or, you know, like a more chill speakeasy, and kind of take all of what he encompassed from those experiences and made this song. When I'm listening to this, I'm kind of put into, because I used to be a huge clubber, out every weekend and drinking and doing this and that. And it's like what he's describing is literally like you go dance to escape from your life, for your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you go through the week and all you can think about is the weekend and how I'ma feel when I'm lit and you know what I'm saying, and it's that constant cycle and it keeps you in that same vibration. So I think how he broke this shit down was fire. On the track number 4, Minding My Business with Elijah Fox, man. Let's check it out.
Yeah, ahead of the game, been this way for a while now. I don't follow trends, I said that. She knew my name when I wasn't even on, and she still wanna hang. I'm like, bet that. Shot a movie.
Shout out Rave. I'm not telling y'all no further explanation, just shout out Rave.
Don't tell me about the things that another would. Baby, quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. Everything we do, that's between us. I'm gonna make it pop, don't stop till you get enough. I really don't care when nobody on. You don't get mad when you got your own. Jealousy a weak emotion, and I'm not trying to hit it, just minding my business.
He said jealousy is a weak emotion. I agree. Why would you be jealous of somebody when all it takes is consistency?
Really don't care when nobody home. My business, just minding my business. Look, really don't care when nobody home.
I'm assuming he was talking about a woman in this song, Minding My Business. Honestly, I wasn't really worried too much about what he was saying. It felt good and the instrumentation was fire. So I was just kind of running, if I'm being completely honest. I don't think there was one of those songs where it was a lot to break down conceptually. So it was just a feeling, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like there needs to be songs like that within the project to serve as like a palate cleanser, if you will. On to the next one. It's called Lonely. Let's get right into it.
I walk the lonely road. I hope I never lose my soul. Lonely, it gets so lonely. Wherever you are, whoever you are, I gave the people my all. I need some type of response. I'm so lonely.
Oh my gosh, are y'all listening to that shit? The harmonies. And it's, man, rest in peace to D'Angelo, a pioneer in what music is today. You know what I'm saying? You see a lot of people pay homage to him, and as an artist, as a person, as a creative, just all of it, just his resilience and his willing to just be in your face no matter what it may have felt and looked like to you. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. But I say this to say, Stone said that D'Angelo really taught him, I don't know if it was initially or whatever, but introduced him to harmonizing. And it's on full display in this song. And a lot of the times when I go listen to Planet Giza's songs, I find myself singing the harmonies and the third and fourth layers of shit. And it's just because, like, it's so potent and it's so, like, it's like there, but it's not there, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? If you really have that ear and can listen and feel to the stuff that's not right in your face, whether that be a melody or like a certain instrumental sound that's allowed or whatever, and can really pay attention and hyper focus on what's going on like in the back, you know what I'm saying? Shit like this is heavenly because there's so much going on with the composition that you'll never really understand unless you're really hyper focusing on it. You know what I'm saying? So, ooh wee.
You don't know suffering. You don't know visits at the Douglas to your brother now. You ain't trying to solve no puzzle, you don't understand. Trying to hold it all together, but you struggling. Like, what's the plan? What's the You don't even know the half. You don't know heartbreaks, nightmares, and backstabs.
Come on.
But trying to focus on the goal and you get sidetracked.
What else?
My family got my back. So unfortunate that I get so lonely.
Facts.
Get so lonely.
Oh my, this song is crazy.
Whoever you are, I gave
Bro, come on. My family got my back, but it's so unfortunate I get so lonely. Like, that's real. You know what I'm saying? On this path of self-discovery and self-mastery and just back to self, back to 12-year-old Damon. What was he doing? It can get lonely because you challenge a lot of ideologies, whether that be religion or society norms or whatever, and it's just, you're looked at as like attacker. You know what I'm saying? You're just trying to find out the truth of everything. In this world, there's just a lot of layers to be peeled back because of systematic conditioning. Deep as deep as deep. And peel back all the layers of stuff and things that you've experienced over the years in your youth and your adolescence. It's a long process, and you have to be patient with yourself And you also have to get to a point where you can show up to those in your life that you know love you so much with care and compassion, because at the end of the day, everybody is just a 5-year-old child that's unhealed. They have to be treated as such. We're all human. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of phases through introspection and getting to that other side and being able to show up fully for the people that you know without feeling like an outsider is on that back half of it. And I'm still kind of working through it as well. You know what I'm saying? It's very sometimey for me, but I'm working on it nevertheless. So this is probably my favorite song, to be honest, other than The Fall, obviously. But Lonely, I think it just hits a different place in me, especially specifically right now in my life. Yeah, that shit's fire. On to the next one, Nobody Else, with GIZA and Isaiah Falls. Anyways, let's get back to it.
Girl, you like nobody else. You look like art. You heal my heart. You look like paintings for the temple. You the 10 large. I'm in awe when I'm with you. I'm in awe. You the poem I be singing like a song. Yeah, high on self-esteem. You take yourself on a date. You ain't never got weight on nobody. If she not your dog, she outside noise. These hoes can't tell you a thing. Got your own little gym routine, getting stronger every week. That little butt been getting bigger, so you looking at every want a man that take you. I do, baby, I do. You don't need me to take, but I feel like taking. Let me pull up in your area, like, girl, you like nobody else.
Hey, this is fire. It started off a little enemy, but that part, the pre-chorus, was crazy. And I want to say this, like Stone, he raps and sings and does his ad-libs or whatever, his harmonies, whatever. There's so much personality in his art. One instance that comes to mind immediately, because I always listen to this song, I was listening to it earlier at the gym, is What You Doing by Saba and him. He was like, she trying to blow my mind or something. Like, it's actually like a conversational, like in the studio, it's like you gotta get in that, like, that comment that she trying to blow my mind. Like, outside his, like, you can tell he's really, really into it, or actually having somebody in the studio that's talking it out with you. Like, I feel like that, you know, it kind of exudes through his art, just his personality, and you know, like the voice inflections and stuff like that. It's fire. I love it so much.
Nobody else stimuli. She got something to say. She gon' let you know. She not here to play, so I just play my role. She got her own place and her bills paid, so she not falling for your wordplay. Actions match my words, baby. That's the least that you deserve. Girl, you like nobody else. You so refreshing. You never selfish. You know yourself. We all got insecurities, but you keep it stepping. You keep on.
I think he fit perfectly on there. I think Isaiah Falls talks a lot just about women and like just loving and but it's like in like a kind of like a luxurious way, if you will. That's just kind of what I get from it. I think he fit perfectly on here. Stone, like in that pre-chorus part that I liked, was just talking about the women that he admires and stuff about him, and then Isaiah Falls kind of, you know, finished that point. You got a crib, your bills paid, so you're not falling for the wordplay. Just kind of healthily talking about the women that they adore in their life or are seeking out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I think that was fire, how Isaiah Falls really complimented the message and the theme of the song. You know, that's something that I look for when it comes to a good feature. So he did that really, really well. And that song was fire. I liked it a lot. On to the next one, Worldly Concerns.
Right then and there I understood, and it had me shook. The world makes me feel like we pretending. The world makes me think we not advancing. Always need some more, we gotta have it. Can't put nothing in a casket. All of the material don't mean nothing in the end. I done got my heart broken while I'm sitting in a bench. Ain't too many real ones left, count them on a single hand. Them the people who gon' ride for you, gon' slide for you, real friends. Real friends. flow opened up his home for me. And the bros held down the 4 hours out of town. P already know we locked in. GIZA, man, you know we locked in. Unique already know we locked in. Heart emoji with the whirlwind. I came to this world just to make sure you hear this verse.
It's fire. Giving all these people a shout out. Crazy, man. I really like this, and I feel like a track like this is very needed. Kind of treating it like a vent session, you know? That's what it feels like to me.
Them the people who gon' ride for you, gon' slide for you, real friends. Real friends.
Damn. I done got my heart broke while I was sitting in the Benz. Real spill though, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has felt like they was on top of the world, whether that been just a feeling or, you know, with material stuff or whatever. And life has a way of just being like, hey, bro, nah. I think this track is very important, you know, and I say that because, like he said at the beginning of the song and on Lonely as well, the world just moves so fast. The feeling I get off of this song is just like regulation, like slowing down, really appreciating the small things and the people that actually appreciate and value you as a person, you know, and I'm feeling that right now. As creatives, it's always the next project, the next experience, the next, and we never really get to sit in where we are right now, you know what I'm saying, and appreciate. And I feel like resting without guilt is a skill. Like, especially Stone, he played basketball. He expressed that on his other album, Ready When You Are, that he's a former basketball player. And
she was there when you was shooting in the gym, though.
She was.
Being an athlete has its own challenges that they've kind of pushed into us and conditioned into us, just as far as resting and just chilling and being content with just not doing anything and resting your mind, your body, your spirit. I feel like that's what this song felt like to me, was just like a rest and acknowledgement to what's real and what actually needs and what is actually valuable. Fire and very important. On to the next one, man. It's the last song on the album. It's called Said and Done. Let's get right into it.
How often do you think about being remembered? How often do you think about what you'll leave behind once it's all said and done? Impact, memory, legacy. How often do these words come to mind?
And that's it. That's a wrap. How often do you think about legacy? How often do you think about your everyday habits and how they're going to affect how people remember you? Do you think about that at all? Is that something that you feel like you should think about? And that's what I'm saying right there. Like, when I literally taking it back to the intro, like his talking pieces and the way he writes, his pen is just very like straightforward, but also abstract, very open-ended. You know what I'm saying? Like, when he said that, I'm like, damn, yeah, sometimes I do think about that. What do I want to leave here? What am I chasing? What am I going after? And for me, it's freedom in all realms: physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, mentally. Freedom, my spirit. I want my spirit to be free. I want everybody around me to be free. I want my kids to be free. I want my partner to be free. Everybody free, just of the mental shackles, the physical shackles, everything. And that's what you have to sculpt your life around. You know what I'm saying? Again, this EP was incredible. It had everything you need. It had very conceptual, conscious pieces. It had the funk with Dance For You. It had, you know, Minding My Business, just a feeling, not much to take, you know, context-wise, just a feeling. Lonely was definitely my favorite song. Fire. I'm probably about to go listen to that one right now and break it down a little bit more. Nobody else, just about the women and about, you know, appreciating the women in a positive light, which is something that's needed in today's day and age. I don't know if you've been on social media, but everybody bashes women and women do this and women do that. It's like, brother, like, relax, work on yourself, and then improve how you see women and how you facilitate the women in your life. Worldly concerns, a very much needed palate cleanser, a very appreciative and acknowledgement track, and I know that felt good for the people around them to be acknowledged and to be seen, you know, fire. And then said and done, what do you want to be remembered as? Do you think about this stuff on a daily? If not, go outside by a pond or a lake or a body of water or whatever, take a notepad and write down, what do I want to be remembered as? What do I want my legacy to be? And just see what comes up. The motherfucking Sky is recording me 100 years later, volume 3. Fire. Go listen to it, dog. And always remember to control what you can control, man. Peace and love.
1, 2, 3, drop. Spend the night at mine. Spend the night at mine. Spend the night at mine.
Hey, I'm gonna fuck with y'all boys, man.